Essett drives home his right hand on the top of the head in the third round, and then again, raising right hand from Essett. You see how active he is with the right hand in this fight.
Look how calm and confident looking Essett is, and boy, he gave himself a real boost in confidence with his performance there in the third. A very big round for him. There's the jab getting through again, trying to follow with a right. DeWitt has to tie him up early here in the fourth.
Push him off. Push him off. Break. Break their hands off.
The corner did bring up an excellent point. The cornerman Ralph Citro telling him you're not using that jab at all, making this a one-dimensional fight.
Essett gets a fine combination on. Timed it well, got both punches through. Jab by DeWitt scores. Nothing to follow it. I might call Doug the Cobra, but more and more the hand speed seems to be equalized by Essett. He's getting off just as quickly as Doug right now.
DeWitt's skill level seems a little bit diminished from last fight, and Essett's has come up a little bit from previous outings. He's gotten up and he's matured, and you see some confidence coming over him.
Essett's last fight was October 23rd. He decisioned Dave Taberry in Atlantic City. And the last fight, of course, we talked about that unusual 13th round, the victory by DeWitt over Tony Thornton for the USBA Middleweight Championship, not on the line tonight.
He's stealing time, Ron. Go to work, Ron. He's home.
Well, while his corner wants him outside, here's Essett inside, drawing with DeWitt again midway in the fourth round.
It seems like inside he wants to negate DeWitt getting anything off, and it seems more of a defensive posture rather than any way he wants to fight. You see that he backs off now, and from the outside starts his offense. Defense inside, offense outside.
That's why they want him outside, where he can do so much offensively against this man. A little over a minute to go in the fourth round. And he is more than holding his own when he has to go inside.
Doug DeWitt needs a gear change. He's got to start showing some hand speed, which he does have. Start jabbing, and he's spending so much time in this round and the last round reacting to what Essett does. It minimizes his offensive chance.
All right, break. Break. I'm loose. I'm loose.
Essett comes out with the best of that exchange, initiated with a good solid left of the body by DeWitt, and the rest belong to Ron. 10 seconds to go in the fourth round. Another good outing here in round 4 by Ron Essett. The underdog coming in, but he's turning it around bit by bit as we go along.
Power.
After DeWitt throws the left hook, multiple shots inside for Ronnie Essett. He shows the hand speed and caps it with the right hand. It did miss, but it drove DeWitt back.
You want to be in the top 10?
And here comes Essett out for round number 5. It is scheduled for 10.
5 more rounds to pull it out.
This fight a little reminiscent of the recent Sean O'Sullivan, Luis Santana bout we did out in Las Vegas. It was one where we looked for O'Sullivan, who was favored to have a suitable kind of opponent, a ready-made opponent. He got out punched by him. He was out-punched by him, and he has to go back and reevaluate his career. And if DeWitt should lose this fight, I would suggest that he too should look to the drawing board.
How many times can he keep getting up for these fights that are leading to something else? He needs the big one. He came back a long way after the loss. This is a crucial fight.
Uppercut by Essett. How's your scorecard look?
It looks like Ronnie Essett has an edge here, winning the last 3 rounds after DeWitt took the opening round.
I would agree with you. It's about the only dominant round that DeWitt has had. Now he goes inside, tries to mix it, but is still not able to contain Ronnie Essett, who seems to be able to go with him in or out.
Well, at least for DeWitt, his hand speed improved this round. He's moving them more when he gets on the inside, which is what he has to do. When he's had some efforts where nothing went right, the Milton McCrory fight and the Tommy Hearns fight where he took everything, he was stationary.
Now Now from the outside, he's again there short, and that took this to advantage, and he brings that right uppercut up. Here's Essett going into a bit of a shuffle against him. And good hand speed by DeWitt, but a couple of good stiff rights as he comes toward him from Essett midway in the round. DeWitt's certainly more determined here in this 5th round. Remember his last bout against Tony Thornton was a pathetically slow start. Got that one off well.
Another slow start for DeWitt was against Louis Rivera when he took a lot of early punishment, but he came back, broke Rivera's nose in the 7th, and won it.
He's entirely capable of coming back. Essett should be well aware of that.
All right, hold it. Break.
Essett, with good performances in rounds 2 through 4, has given up some ground here to DeWitt in the 5th round.
Okay, break.
On the menu, as we told you earlier, Michael Nunn and Frank Tate. If DeWitt can get past this man, Ronnie Essett first here tonight.
And if he does, this is going to take a lot out of him.
And if Essett should win it, some very big dates of the future for him. DeWitt has done well with his body shot. He has slowed Essett's advance. 5 seconds less than that left in round number 5 now. They reach the halfway point of the bout. DeWitt with a good left right there.